We were just walking past there and we seen like a cardboard boxes, and unfortunately there was a fella living underneath it, so we offered him soup, sandwiches and a cup of tea just to keep him warm for a few hours tonight because it's getting fairly cold.
I became homeless from a broken marriage. You never know how people can become homeless. I'm doing okay, but I'm not doing okay, and that might sound a bit crazy. The government have, oh my God, I can't say it, they're disgraceful. I know there is people out there helping with food and everything. It's not enough. Everyone's entitled to a roof over their head. People actually don't realise about mental health. You literally don't know how you're going to come to that breakdown of, I literally didn't want to live anymore, and that might sound very bad because I love life.
This is where I'm staying. It's not much. It's an old Toyota Starla, but it's warm. I can sleep in the back seat. That's all I really have at the moment. It's all I can have. It's at least I'm not going to die from hypothermia sleeping in this, but it's not exactly ideal either. When I come back, I throw my bag in on the front seat, push the seat as forward as I can get it, and I will jump in and I take the jacket off, and I also use the jacket as a pillow as well. And I will throw 2 sleeping bags over me. I also crack the window a little bit. Yeah, I curl up like a fetus and put the blankets over me. I'm over 6 foot, so it's not exactly ideal.
On and off this in and out of the situation 16 years. Well, we don't know at the moment. We were going to wake up the morning a couple of weeks ago. We didn't. We were here, there and everywhere.
We're trying to concentrate, and then he's on the other hand, and he either wants to mess or else he wants to do it. He wants help with his homework, and I can't do it. And of course, my ma can't constantly do it. She has other things to do as well.
Batman.
Batman.
Well, I don't want from film. But freedom.
I am Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
When me and my ma are constantly in the same space, it does come to arguments where, like you'd normally do with your ma. Like, I mean, you would argue. I know I'm 15, so when it comes to being a teenager and then, like, with your ma, you're constantly, if you're in each other's spaces, the worst thing ever is just there's no privacy between you. You're in each other's faces, and then
I reached a brick wall where I didn't know where to go or who to talk to. How do I get from this now to that? And it was going back to Parquet Hall again, and then under medical grounds, I got here just like that same night. And within the second night, I was put onto what you call a rolling bed. It's a bed where you would continuously have. Yeah, I never thought ever I would actually say I really, really love living here. And even though it's not 24-hour, I love the fact that I can just get into my own bed.
People get a kind of a perception of homelessness as we're all on the streets, winos and junkies. We're not, we're normal, everyday people. You know, everybody has a story. A few weeks back, I was back in again because I lost my voice, and they said it escalated emphysema, you know, so I have nebulizers and oxygen and all that.
We have a couple of ladies that come to us. They're working, but all they can do with their wages is pay the rent. And they're coming and they're saying, but Viv, I'm not homeless. But they're starving. Because if they don't pay their rent, they're...
What the Minister said earlier today.
I suppose really, I mean, first of all, I just think for myself, like being in emergency accommodation, and I suppose a couple of months ago with a housing to right bill coming in and you voted against it. That, you know, that really made us feel that you didn't care. I suppose really you talk about statistics and building new units. Alone in Ballyfermot to Chapel Lizards, there's 444 vacant housings that could be revamped for these families. I just can't see why, you know, this is not, you know, a solution. I mean, all in total, there is 189,000 houses vacant, and I'm sure there's only like a broken window, a broken door. The rest of the house is livable. I mean, why can't these be opened again to house these families? I mean, we're suffering. Our kids are suffering. 3,500 children this year in 6 days' time has asked Santa Claus for toys, or houses rather than toys. That's shocking. No child at the age of 9 or anything who believes in Santa should have to ask Santa Claus for a home, and to wake up in 7 days' time and realise they haven't got a home. How does a mother explain that to their child? Well, sorry, Santa couldn't give you a house this year.
Okay.
It's not fair.
Okay, Selena, I'm going to get David to put that to the Minister in a moment. And I just want to say about your daughter Lauren, because we said we'd give her a shout out. She's how many honours did she just get in her exams?
Just in her Christmas exams, despite the circumstances we're living in, she's got 7 honours and 1 pass.
Fantastic. So well done to her.